Hello and welcome to another episode of Rob's Ramblings here on the Bucks and Six channel. And today, once again, we are not at the brown table of sports card collecting. We are off-site, kind of at a very unusual location. This morning, I'm in my parents' basement. My parents have a house on a lake in northern Wisconsin, and they like to spend time here in the summer. But in the wintertime, they head down to Florida where the weather is a little bit warmer. And so I come up here occasionally in the wintertime just to keep an eye on the place. It was a good thing I did. We ran into some issues with the furnace yesterday, but I think we've got that situation taken care of. But at any rate, when I come up here to my parents', which I do quite often, I am relegated to the basement for my living quarters, which I don't mind, but I am up here quite often, so I tried to make this space a little bit more livable for me. I've added some things to make it my own space, and one of the things I've added is on the screen right now. This is a no parking fire lane sign, which wouldn't really have much meaning to anybody other than me, but I snagged this sign out of a dumpster at old Milwaukee County Stadium when it had been torn down and Miller Park had just been erected. So I wanted to have a little extra memorabilia from the old stadium that meant so much to me as a kid. So I snagged this sign out of the dumpster and put it up here, but that's not the main focus of this episode. Another thing that I've done is I have put up one of my childhood favorite sets on the wall. Maybe I'll get a bigger outline shot of the whole set, but what I have on the wall, this is not the greatest way to protect your cards or keep them in good condition in a damp, moist basement area taped to a wall, but that's what I've done just because I love this set. This is the 1980 Topps Jumbo set, and I think I might like this set even more than I like the 1980 Topps regular set, just because of the simplicity of this set. Each card is just a headshot of the player with a facsimile autograph on it, and it's just clean. I just love the way these kind of go together, and just the names in this set, just Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer. Stargell and Schmidt and Bench and Palmer and Jackson, Jim Rice, and Lee Mazzilli when I'm getting into some glare, and Guidry, and just so many great players. Tom Seaver, George Brett, love that young image of George Brett. Ken Singleton and Rod Carew, Fred Lynn. There's another couple of Hall of Famers here. Dave Winfield, Dave Parker, and the man, Nolan Ryan. Pete Rose, hopefully soon to be in the Hall of Fame. Yaz. Just great player after great player. Here's one of my guys, Sixto Lascano. Maybe not as well known around the league, but he was a good brewer for a while. I think at least one Gold Glove. Gorman Thomas, big power hitter for us. Eddie Murray and J.R. Richard. J.R. Richard had a fantastic career until it got cut short by a tragic stroke that he suffered. But these cards just look great. There's Cecil Cooper and another Hall of Famer, Ted Simmons, who played for the Cardinals and the Brewers. Some of the other names aren't quite as big, but the cards themselves really do pop. I just love this set, and I apologize for the shadows and the glares. It's not the greatest lighting down here, but yeah, that set, I still remember the day I got that set. It was at a card show in my hometown as a kid. Came in a box, just all the cards just stacked in order from 1 to 60. And I think my brother got the same exact set, and I think he might have actually shown his on his channel a couple years ago as well. I also have a poster here. This is a Brewer poster of Miller Park, and then I have a Packer poster over here. But here's something I should show too. In between the two posters, I have this photograph. And if you are a dedicated viewer of my channel, you'll remember I told a story once about Jim Gantner hitting a home run, and all my buddies and I and my brother, we had made a promise that if Gander had ever hit a home run again, we would stop what we were doing and we'd jump in the lake and swim out to our raft. Well, this is a photograph of us swimming out to the raft that night. So it's kind of a commemorating that weird, silly thing that we did that day. So got that up on the wall. But at any rate, since I was up here this weekend and I hadn't shown these cards before, thought I'd take a minute this morning to put them out there, and apologize again for the shaky camera and the glare. I'm doing the best I can here. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. So until next time, enjoy the hobby and stay true to yourself.